Can you be too hardcore for your own good? Okay. Now, if you're alpha and you hold your alpha frame, that's awesome. But sometimes people say, oh, well, if you alpha, you really can't love. And to be truly in control, you can't have any emotion. Okay. So in other words, you really can't love. So you got to be careful with that one, guys. Okay. You got to be careful with that one, because a lot of cases, if you do meet somebody you really like, you can never love her. Right? So let's say, for example, you got a scale right here. This is where I am. I don't love and none of that. This is where I am. Okay. And I'm just cool. This is 0. You're at emotion 0. Now, you're probably -5, for example, off the chart, right? So you meet a girl you really like, you go, oh shit, I kind of like her. Now, personally, in your mind, the interest goes up, because now you're saying, wow, she's cute, she's got the body, this, that, the third thing, boom, boom, boom. Wow, I can see, wow, she's really, So what happens, you got to pull that back, though. You pull it back and control your emotions. Control your emotions, right? So you're back at that 5 again. What's up? She goes, hey, you look great. Yeah, how you doing? What's up, miss? You're talking to her now. You're holding that frame, so you're doing well. In your mind, you're thinking, while you're talking with her, you're gauging her level of interest. So you're doing a few things at one time. So it's very confusing. So you got to be careful what you're doing here. This is elite level stuff right now. This is for my advanced guys out there, okay? The reason being is, when you're holding that frame, you got to be very freaking careful, because your mind is on one thing. Your subconscious is thinking, don't lose your shit, right? Your conscious mind is thinking, okay, let's have the conversation. I keep the mask and I chill, okay? So now the conversation begins. Boom. Now she's talking. You're asking her a couple of questions. You sit back, let her speak. Let her do all the speaking, guys. The women love to talk. Let them do it. But you lead the questions. You engage her in the conversation, okay? That keeps her interested, okay? And you keeping yourself, of course, as a mystery, right? But as she talks, now you're gonna fall. Now, guys, be careful with this one, because women do this naturally. There's something they all do naturally. But guys, we end up falling for the girl, because women know how to do this stuff. We're just learning this game, and we're just learning what women already been known. They known from the beginning of time. Okay, so now she's telling you about what she does and where she, how she grew up, and you're going to her childhood, and she's going to your childhood a little bit, and you guys are discussing that kind of thing. So now you start to realize this woman is a person. Not only is she bad, because she's like, she's Buick bad, you know what I'm saying? She's, you know what I'm saying? She's hot. And you're like, damn, shit, she's, not only is she bad, she's like, you think it to yourself, she's talking to you about blah, 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 and this and that. And I want to help kill children. I want to save the world, or whatever the story is. Yeah, I want to be home. I want to support my man. I'm going to ride or die, this and that. And now she's binging off all the things on your list. Don't forget, guys, when you go in a relationship with a girl, any interaction with a girl, you have a list. That list I talked about in my other videos, and she has a list. And she's checking her things off on the list. She's checking off her list. Boom. Oh, nice. He's listening. He's this. And you're checking off your list. Wow, she's this. And you guys start creating a connection. Okay? So, and you're saying, wow, I didn't think, wow, she's bad. She's beautiful. She's all into me. Got it? Now, you start to feel, as you're talking to her, you're starting to get past that. You're getting close to that 0. And then you say, oh, I gotta pull it back. Gotta pull it back. So you pull it back. The more she talks to you guys, the more you start to fall for her. Okay? The more you start to, she's different. She's different from everybody else. She's different. So you're like, wow, she's really, wow, that chick, You say, yo, I was, I grew up over here. So I did too. But who do you know? I know so-and-so. Me too. So all of a sudden now you've known her from, she's in your neighborhood, or someone that lives by you, or know someone you know. And now you really start to engage yourself, guys. Now you're talking a little bit more. You're listening, and she becomes a real person to you. Not like everybody else. She's different. Okay? So, picture this. Imagine now, because the women she says, I like this guy. Now she frames you. She goes, so, let's talk about you for a minute. You seem the kind of guy that has you have no emotions. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. And you go, yeah, of course, I'm chill, She says, you got like, I don't know, it's like got nothing's coming out. You're like totally this strong, you got no emotions. And you laugh it off. She laughs it off. She goes, whatever. You continue to talk. So now what you do, you lock it in. You go, oh, yeah, I got no emotions. Okay, good. I'm holding the frame. I'm doing the things. I'm doing the checklist. I'm doing my things right. You understand? I'm making no mistakes. It's good. And you're not. Not yet. Now, after about 6 months down the line, you guys are actually hanging out a lot. She's sharing your world. And she's pulling things out of you slowly, guys. You hold that stuff back. But little bit by little bit, you go. She's pulling things out of you. Things you like, what makes you feel different ways. All of a sudden, bam, I'm going to take this girl on vacation. I'm going to do something special for her or not, whatever. Fine. Women need romance, guys. Don't forget that. I'm going to tell you, women need romance. If they don't get it from you, they'll get it from somebody else. Okay? Because if you don't want to give your girl romance, another guy will be more than happy to give it to her. He'll take that off your hands. Don't worry about it. Okay? So, be careful and you could be too cool for the room and lose the whole shit. If you really like her, that's a concern. If you don't really care about it, then this is not really doesn't matter. But it's a lesson learned, though. Okay? So, now you decide, I'm going on vacation. Or she decides, I'm taking you on vacation. I got a model shoot so-and-so, and I'm going to the Bahamas. Why don't you come with? You understand? And you go, okay, well, it's going to be 2 weeks. That's great. You guys go on vacation. You start falling in this more romantic environment, more romance. Guess what? You're smiling, laughing, more talking. You're showing passion. You understand? So she starts to realize you're a passionate guy. You really got you're an emotional guy. You just hold it in or something, right? And you go, yeah, there are times here and there, And next thing you know, you're sharing stories. You tell it's lovely, or you use the word love in any kind of way. She's going to say, It's going to trigger. It's going to spark her emotions. So a red flag will go off in her head like, bang, wait a minute. Did I wear him down already? You can't never break. If you want to be hard and you're on this side, you can't let your gauge go from 5 to 3, and now you're on vacation, and next thing you know, you're going to have a great time. The future. She says, I want to get married one day. You can't say, yeah, me too. I really want to get married, because that's not love. You can't, if you don't have love in your heart, you can't marry. So now you're becoming, once you get on this side, you're past 0. You're incongruent, and you're not who she's going to say to you. She might say it right at the time. She may see how much love she can get out of you. And you could try to pull it back here and there, but she's going to say, it's kind of easy to pull this love out of this guy. So be careful with that, guys. My point in the matter that she framed you as having no emotion. Remember that? Back in the day, when y'all first started meeting? But now you've broken that contract. You're not that guy that she thought you were, because you do have emotions. You do break. You do love. Oh, you love me. She needs to get that out of you, but you're supposed to have none. So it's always good to have a little bit of emotion. Say, I'm emotional with it, whatever, I guess anybody can love, I guess. That's something you can say. Because then this way, you grow in love. If you say you have no love, no emotion, and you don't show it or nothing, then you can't have it later on. That's my point. Because if you have it later on, she's going to say, well, what's this new shit, this love shit? What's he for? That's weakness now, compared to what she knew of you. Now, if you come in saying, hey, I'm an emotional guy, but, I always stay cool. I stay chill, I know what to do when, to yourself. You say, boom, how you feel about so-and-so? Oh, I love football, I love that shit, Or so-and-so, I love guns and shit. I got a gun collection. I love that shit. I got passion. You're letting her know I have passions, things that I love, that I'm passionate about. So she can say, well, am I part of those things that you love? Or there's a window for love to happen, for love to grow. And that's the power, guys. Don't let no one tell you not to love anything. You're here because of love. We're all here because someone loves something. Either your mom loved you enough to have you, whether she kept you or not, or whether you went from here to there, or you had a wonderful life, or it wasn't so great. Someone loved you enough to see that you stayed here with us. And you thank them for that, if nothing else, right? So, getting off of that, let's get back to the story with these girls, right? So, when a woman does that, just know the fact that you leave the window open that, yeah, I can love, but I got my love in a box. My love's in a black box. I don't give that shit to nobody. You got to pull that shit out, you know, and you can't really pull it unless I give it. It's like a gift. You understand? So that's what I do. I pull it out every once in a while. You understand? Every once in a blue, not all the time. You know, I take it out, boom, all of a sudden, boom, oh shit, you know, let her play with it. This little love thing, let her play with it. All right, enough already. Put it back in the box. Oh, wow. But this way she knows you can love. She's got to know that you can love and you can empathize, because if she has kids with you and you don't show them any love, she's concerned about the future, and women are so heightened emotionally and so far advanced, and they have to be, to progress the human race. The human condition has to grow and has to evolve, and women are responsible for that. That's why they filter these weak guys out. That's why they have to have tests all the time that you'll get weak. Because I don't want to make more weak men because you're weak. You understand? So the onus is on you to be strong, but you got to be loving just to some degree. Got to have that in there. You got to be empathetic to some degree, sensitive to some degree. Women say, I want a vulnerable man. I want a man that's vulnerable. That's a real man. Yeah, but he has to, if you're going to be vulnerable, guys, it's got to be in there. You don't have to be crying and shit. She don't want that either. You mean, well, I'm vulnerable, and you said you were. She's out of there. She's gone. It's not what I meant. But just what you fucking said, bitch. You see how they do? So, but what they mean is keep it low. Everything's like 5%. 5% vulnerability, 5% emotion, 5% and like 60% passion. You're passionate, you know, about your business, your work. You know, logically passionate with your work and business and your drive and your goal and your purpose in life, and that comes first. You don't love her first. You love things that you do first. Your love for yourself. You gotta have self-love. You understand? You can't say love don't exist. I can't love. Can't love a woman. I can't do it. That means you can't have kids, or you can't really be in an environment where you have to grow. Love makes things grow. Period. It makes you grow. It makes the family grow. It makes the kids grow to be strong men and women. And love reinforces strength when you have a mom and dad together in the house. You know, for the most kids, those kids come out confident, able to take on the world because they've been surrounded by love. They have a high self-worth. Women innately know this. They already know. They might not know how they know it, but they definitely know it. Okay? So, when you say not to have love, or men shouldn't love and that, and I won't be alpha, I'll be beta if I love a little bit, don't really go by that, guys. That's not really true. Think about all the people that are alphas in their own rights, that we can agree that they're alphas, and they have strong families. LeBron James has a strong family, you know. Look at, Martin Luther King. He wasn't no beta, you know. He was an alpha. He put his life on the line for everybody, you understand? And for what he believed in. That's true passion. That's a goal. Look at Malcolm X. Put his family through stuff and just really believed in it. You know. So, you know, look at Tom Brady playing sports. He puts everything on the line. People hate him. They want to. I hate Tom Brady. I can do too. I don't hate him that much anymore. He's all right. Gotta give the guy credit, right? All right, but still, he got an alpha chick. He's an alpha. She's an alpha. You know what I'm saying? So. He's alpha, she alpha. So she knows how he ticks. He knows how she ticks. And they work with each other. And their kids are going to come out, you know, if they're all things being considered normal, you know, they'll come out pretty strong. And the wife knows she's got an alpha. Where's she going? You understand? So, and a lot of these stars, and look at Will Smith and his wife. He's not really alpha. He's kind of, I'm not going to call it, but again, so it doesn't mean money means you're success, or successful doesn't mean alpha. Not at all. Not at all. You got a lot of rock stars and rappers and stuff that they talk tough, but they got girl problems. They can't hang on to a chick. or whatever. You understand? They got baby mama's drama and all the other bullshit like everybody else in the world. So if you don't have your alpha shit tight, it's going to happen to you too. So what we do here, this channel, we're starting you out with the foundation that you could be whatever you want. You're going to have the strength. You're going to have the knowledge. You got to be able to love something. You can't have a dog. You can't have kids. You can't. So all of a sudden you can't say, oh, now I love now. I decided I love now. Now you're incongruent. Now she's going to get wish-washy with you. That's what she's going to do. She's going to get wish-washy. She's going to really doubt your masculine core because your masculine core has been shifted. So don't get pinned and pigeonholed into having a lot. I'm a hardcore. If she says, oh, you're total, you have no emotions, you don't have any kind of, you don't do any kind of, you're like, nah, that's not true. Because you got to get that out of me. You understand? If I feel it, you bring that out, man, it's there. It's there. It's got to be unwaking, but it's got to be waking up, but it's there. It comes up at sometimes, once in a while it comes up. You know, that kind of thing. Yo, this video's going way longer than I wanted to, but I want you guys to get this. I want you guys to get this and understand that, you know, I want you to live an excellent life, man.